We had
Stop. I don't want to fucking
dinner with a friend of mine who I hadn't seen in a minute. Regular non-showbiz friend came to dinner with his wife. I started to call him Ira. I was like, you old fucking Jew, dude. I've known him for years. And he was like, I don't eat tomatoes and I don't eat onions. And garlic is upsetting as well. We'd go to dinner and then he's like, does this have tomatoes? And they're like, oh, yeah. And he's like, I can't handle that. And I was like, what are you, fucking 85? He's like, it gives me indigestion. And then we worked out and, I just.
Wait, and also, sorry, he can't handle spicy foods.
No, I don't like spices.
So
tomatoes.
So let's go through this. Tomato, onion, garlic, and spice. That's A, everything that makes everything delicious.
Yeah.
And B, really helps fight all the bacteria and shit in your body. That's why they eat this shit in every other country.
He had so many things. And then, they brought something out that did have, a few. He was like,
stop.
Remember when I said I don't eat tomatoes? And the lady was like, oh, yeah. He's like, He gave it back. And we were like, why couldn't you just knock them off?
Don't eat
tomatoes.
Them. Well,
it seeps into the other food. And then we worked out and we're doing, he goes, I can't squat so far because my hip is tight. And I was like, your hip is tight? He's like, yeah, it gets so tight. So he did 3 half squats and he was like, I can't go anymore. I'm like, yeah, maybe you should get that checked out.
He needs doctor now.
I was like, do you want to go on a run? He's like, I can't, my teeth hurt when I run. I go, your fucking teeth hurt?
His teeth hurt.
I mean, there was one, isn't it like a fucking 90-year-old
Jew, yeah.
It's Ira. It's fucking Ira, dude.
Oh my God. My favorite was playing with our kids.
That was the best. That was the absolute best. He came over to the house and our boys, we have this, it's small. It's a pretty small enclosed trampoline.
Yes.
For an adult can go on it, but it's not like one of those big ones. It's a little one in the backyard. And it has the nets around it and it's for kids really, but an adult can go on it with a couple kids, let's say. So I get on there and they're like, jump high, dude. Come on. And they're, doing their normal, come on, Dad, don't be a shit. And jumping, having fun. And then I'm like, all right, I'm out of here. And then they call him. They're like, come on, Ira. And so he's like, okay. And he's more a little more cautious. So there's a zipper on the side. So you open the zipper and you have to crawl in, right? Because it's enclosed. And as he's crawling in, he's on all fours. Immediately, the two of them jump on him. Ellis puts him in a headlock and Julian starts kicking him. And they're just kicking. This is shit I'm all used to. This is every day for me.
It's boys.
And I hear him. He's like, hey guys. And they're like, come on. And they start kicking. And then Alice is like, I'll choke you out. I'll choke you. I can hurt you. And you see him go from 1 to 10 panic. He's like, hey guys, stop. And I was laughing. I was like, this is boys, dude. This is what little boys are like. He's like, I don't like. He starts trying to push them off. And they're like, I'll choke you out.
That's the best.
He fully panicked.
I know. I like that.
And he stood up and he was like, what was that? And I was like, that's every day. Every day they do that. Yeah.
I love it.
Our youngest, he's 4. The other night we had a guest over and he goes, good night. And don't forget to eat shit. And I was like, hey. I go, that's not how you say good night to somebody. He's like, why? You eat shit every night. And I was like, what are you talking? Yeah, that's a little dude.
Funny. And we had a couple over with their teenage son.
Yeah.
And they were like, good night, shit-nager. They called him a poop
shit-nager.
Dude.
Don't forget to eat shit tonight.
They're such savages. They're such savages, but so much fun. I think our boys are a litmus test for can you handle life or not? You come over, they'll jump on you, they'll fuck with you. And if you put them in their spot and you push back on them and you alpha them, then they respect you. But if you don't,
their teenage boy,
it
was so sweet.
Yeah.
And I was watching him deal with Ellis because Ellis was like, I'm definitely stronger than you. I was like, this kid is 4 times his size, and he was like, oh, he was just like sweet, and Ellis would like grab him, and he'd be like pull on him as hard as he could, and he goes, see, I can break you. I was like, you're so lucky this is a well-adjusted
sweet
teenager,
kid, yeah.
and not who's like, I'll fucking kill this kid. Like,
yeah.
So nice to him. He was like, I was definitely stronger than him, Dad. And I was like, yeah, no, definitely. Of
course.
Yeah, you're definitely stronger than him.
But I like that our boys are tough like that. I like it, because then they're going to eat all these other pussies alive that are training the boyness out of their
I feel
boys.
like
I like that.
everything was cool until you spoke.
Yeah.
Right then. I think that's an unhealthy response.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you don't even know. But yeah, that's
Oh.
Yeah. Everything was cool until you're like, our pussy, they'll eat these pussies alive.
Yeah.
No, they're just little boys having fun. That's really what's going on.
Yeah.
And don't forget to eat shit tonight.
Yeah, I like that. Make them strong. Ooh, Mommy, did you enjoy that highlight? Why don't you have more fun? Click around. Click here, or here, or here, or here, or here. Look. Try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You're not going to miss a moment of denim, okay? Try it out. Be her.